Ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son.
Weezy out of here.
Ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Tallest, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist, like Fiji. I'm ballin', top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Look, they want me to lose my breath, so I gotta watch my step. On my hip, I call him Steph and Seth. Bitchy rich, my wrist. All tequila with my drip. Chrome marks on my chest, I'm ballin'. Look, I feel like the last one left. I put the X in flex. I'm shooting with my left like Harden. So much butter on my wrist and make my arm numb. All this money, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Yeah, you can tell by the way I dress to leave my garments. Too much fly, like I take you shopping in my closet. And nowadays, most of these artists sound like artists. Trust me, they can't ball the way I'm ballin'. Bronson, Hollis, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist, like Fiji. I'm ballin', top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Wanna leave me, I don't get left, I do the leaving. Cause I know that they talking behind my back, but it ain't when they see me. Beastie, nowadays I don't even beastie. Everything like a weekend, a lot of models, I be taking it easy. Model after model, I know you see me. Like a genie, shaking up like it's graffiti. I'm never capping, I pulled up with a beanie. You style living life like the Beatles. Grown men, treat them like true religions. Don't judge me, I'm not too religious. Rocking mics, used to be Tabanese. They don't even know about Tabanese. Quad on me, 24 and a double.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle plays, rebounding, just cheering my teammates on in the game.
Just to see me be able to dunk on the game, just see my vertical on the game, you see how high I can jump on it.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low, if you're making your shots and catch and shoot, that's easy. Yeah, you can do your style. So yeah, catch and shoot.
I would say posterizer. I want to get those animations where I'm dunking on somebody, so I need that badge.
What's the first NBA 2K cover that you remember playing?
We're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Lugan Stort. Anthony is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Williams in at the 4. Now here's Bane. That three's off the mark. Now here's Anthony. Stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Andre Drummond. His first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for you.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
5 on the clock. Anthony finds Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. They get it back. Tries again. Here's Drummond. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And even with the defense that close, Drummond's going to find a way to get the bump and earn that whistle.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Jackson from 13. Drained it for 2 points.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Anthony against Morant. Anthony misses.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Morant. He played a great game against New Orleans. Outside Bane. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Anthony. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City for the finish. And Anthony slams it in.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Back to Morant. Jackson left side. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Anthony. We saw him with 39 points last game. Here's Drummond. Anthony left side. Shoots over Morant. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Brent, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Thunder making their last shot. Morant with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively.
Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams checked in for Tillman. Kennard comes in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Lopez. The 3. Adams grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
He got a piece of it. Outside Giddey. Hits the 3-pointer. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now here's Jackson. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Anthony outside. Here's Holmgren, defended by Jackson. And Anthony slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Kennard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jones. Will it go? And they get it back. Goes back up. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action. Here for Memphis. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Andre Drummond is checked in for Lopez. Holmgren comes in for Pokashevsky. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Grimes. And Anthony subbed in for Giddey. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Butler. Luke Kennard out there with Jackson. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Jones misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Here's Anthony. Over Butler. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And he converts the layup. Drummond's got 7 points in the game.
And he's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards. And we've seen him do it year in and year out.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He had 39 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
At the line for the Thunder.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Outside Butler. Dort against Kennard. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Shot to end the cold streak. Doesn't go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Drummond.
Brook Lopez.
Seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Over Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. This scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got his first points of the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Jones against Anthony. Jones, the pass to Jackson. That one rolls around and rims out.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice knot.
The Thunder, 32.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing here from Andre Drummond.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. It's been phenomenal.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Anthony. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Bane. Another shot. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
From deep, Bain.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots. Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
It's scooped up. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 12 points in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Dort defending. Clock at 6. And he can't bank that one in.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Timeout called. Memphis gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. The Thunder making a switch here. Giddy's checked in. Pass to Adams. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Bain. Now here's Morant. The Thunder pull it in. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Dort.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, BA. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. It seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Lugens Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game. But he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Adams. Kennard comes in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Back to Jones. Banked it in off the glass. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Jones against Anthony. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Draining his first 3 of the game. No doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. It's deflected, and he gets it back. The Thunder pull it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Horton Tucker grabs the miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And stolen by Anthony. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break. And Dort finishes it off.
Thunder's foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Team foul. Substitution on
11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jones from outside. Nails it from three. Jones has got 5 points. Now Anthony. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Oh, wow. With authority.
And look at everybody. That's got this place going.
Outside Butler. Pass to Bain. Launches it. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. From deep, Morant. He buries it from 3.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Let's go with a 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Butler. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Holmgren. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 19.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second-chance shots.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Grimes. Outside Bain. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Jackson.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Anthony outside. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's the triple. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Back to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Oh, big time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that take. I could watch moves like that all day.
Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game. You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
No good from outside.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
With a 9-footer. Again, Oklahoma City.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Morant, pass to Bain. The 3-ball. On target from range.
The way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Anthony outside. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good for Memphis. They've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Thunder.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
That's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for the Beast.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Bain. It's tipped. Anthony, left side. Shoots over Morant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And stolen by Anthony. And he comes up with a bucket. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
There's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Pure from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 19.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Almost converts despite the contact.
No good on the And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports.
Weezy out of here.
Ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Hollis, star 9. Homie. Got features like Riri. And it's water on my wrist. Like Fiji. I'm ballin'. Top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. They want me to lose my breath, so I gotta watch my step. On my hip, I call them Steph and Seth. Bitchy rich, my wrist. Particular with my drip. Commerce on my chest, I'm ballin'. I feel like the last one left. I put the X in flex. I'm shooting with my left like Harden. So much water on my wrist and make my arm numb. All this money, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Yeah, you can tell by the way I dress to leave my garments. Too much fly, I can take you shopping in my closet. Nowadays, most of these artists sound like artists. Trust me, they can't ball the way I'm ballin'. Bronson, Hollis, star 9. Homie, got features like.
Okay, 10. So it's crazy. Like, if Lil Me were to see me now in the game, that would be amazing. I actually pay to see that.
If you hop into 2K, are you going to play with your player now that you're in the game?
It's only right, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like,
and maybe you gotta select the Raptors too.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure the Raptors, but some people always say like it's weird you play with your player. I got to see how I play, see if I can score. Definitely got to see how my attributes are and.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lou Dort. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. Then it's Anthony, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Morant kicks to Bain. Morant passes to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Andre Drummond has attacked the glass offensively as long as he's been in the league. Boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Morant. Last time out, he had 13 points. Pass to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Memphis. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City. And here's Anthony from the arc. And it's Anthony again missing. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Here's Morant. And then Morant. Morant's it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Anthony looking it over. Here's the three. Second shot opportunity. The three ball. And it's Anthony again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the Thunder with the possession here, following the score by Memphis. Bain against Anthony. Fires the three. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The Thunder leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Luke Kennard comes in for Collins. Horton Tucker's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And then for Oklahoma City, Lopez, he's checked in for Drummond. Holmgren comes in for Dort. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Jones after the missed three from Anthony. On the wing, Jackson. Lopez covering. Here's Horton Tucker. And another miss by Memphis.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
The three from Anthony. Oklahoma City gets it back. Pass to Lopez. Back to Anthony. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Giddey finds Anthony. For the three. Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Jackson dishes to Jones. Shoots from 12. The Thunder pour it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Taken away by Anthony. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Jackson misses. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 10. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're watching 2K Sports. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Tillman. Luke Kennard comes in for Collins. Butler, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Tyus Jones out there with Butler. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Butler finds Jones. Adams trying to free himself up.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Memphis was dominant. He scored 18 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Passes it to Kennard. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Now here's Anthony. His last outing, he had 18 points. There's the triple. By Grimes, no good. And so is Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Memphis has gotten gold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside Butler. Jackson against Williams. Jackson kicks to Butler. And another miss by Memphis. Oklahoma City leading by 14. And here's Anthony from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 10 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Jackson passes to Butler. Now here's Jones over Anthony. Jones, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
All the officials are all
The Grizzlies have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. Good if it goes. And so it's Oklahoma City feeling good.
With the score, your Grizzlies 24, the Thunder 41.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Anthony. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Payne, no good.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And here's Anthony for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Morant kicks to Bane. The pass to Jackson. Over Williams. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bane. Bane's got 3 assists in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside Cowan. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Bane inside the three-point line. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. And that's 19 points for the Beast.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint. And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Morant kicks to Collins. Pass to Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, why do you think Jared Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jared's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential. And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Passes it to Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And Memphis making a change here. Kennard's checked in.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Hands it from downtown. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
They get the rebound. And here's Anthony for 3. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Jones. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Anthony. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Now Anthony. 28 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Giddey finds Anthony. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got 31.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. The 3. And it's Jones. It's on the assist from Jackson.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already.
Substitution on the
Ends up
court.
going with the new group. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Collins in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. That's tipped. Morant with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the break. On the wing, Bain. There's the pass to Morant. Shoots over Holmgren, and Anthony sends it back. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Grant and finished up by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Anthony against Morant, taken away. To the wing on the left. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line,
what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach from Oklahoma City?
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And that one's good by Clark.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Beast.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Anthony kicks to Wallace. Back to Anthony. Can they get it? Aldama with the rebound. It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to Wallace. Puts it up from 17. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Anthony left side. Pass to man. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 4 on the clock. Bounce pass Anthony. Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark. Here's Butler. Passes to Horton Tucker. Back to Butler. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
The end of the game.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Tallest, star 9.
Yeah. So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh wow, oh yeah.
Everybody's gonna hear about it?
For sure. The whole city's gonna, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral. Come on in.
Okay, I'm excited.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our show, 2K TV. Is that possible?
Yeah, awesome. I have these here.
Okay.
Check them out.
I love this one. This one's perfect.
That size is good?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I get it?
Well, RJ, you were a lottery pick. What's that pressure like early in the season for these guys?
Well, yes, I was a lottery pick. I was lucky number 13. Some great 13s. Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, Tyler Hero, Jalen Rose. It's intense being that 13th pick. You've got pressure from yourself, your family, your teammates. But despite all that, now is the time when your performance counts the most.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Kobe White, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony outside. Fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside White. Back to Jones. To the paint. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Jones.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to that, okay, even better. He'll take it.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Knocked away and stolen by Anthony. Drummond with the bucket.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Here's Dort. And he buries his first look.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Chicago with the ball. 7-point differential. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
While they weren't fighting through screens, their closeouts and rotations were late. And let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by White. For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony against Jones. The 3 is up. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. Chicago trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And there's the rejection. The ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. For the Thunder, Brook Lopez is checked in for Drummond. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Giddey's subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Giddey finds Anthony. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Grimes, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Payton's checked in for Chicago. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Williams. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Offensive board. Holmgren. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the shot goes.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Anthony. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries. The Bulls have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Dosunmu. Williams up top. And Levine, here we go. And the shot goes in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
10. Party time. Here are you.
Substitution here for Oklahoma City. Brook Lopez is checked in for Drummond. Pokashevsky comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Grimes. And Anthony subbed in for Giddey. Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Payton. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Zach Levine, also DeMar DeRozan out there, and it's Jones in at the point.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had 31 points and was on point from deep. And during this great run of his, he's had a number of these kinds of performances. We've come to expect it of him now, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Jones, a pass to White. No good that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Jones, the pass to Levine. Now here's White. Outside Jones. Pass to Levine. Covered by Lopez. They need this. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Three-pointer, Anthony. He can't get it to go. The Bulls shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Outside Jones.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in. He'll sit for the rest of that.
Looney's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Kevon Looney.
White against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Jones finds Levine. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Three-pointer, Anthony. He drops it from range. Anthony's got 20.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Levine. Over Dort. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder.
38. The Bulls. 24.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. At an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I don't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Anthony. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Here's White. Softly drops in the floater. White's got 6.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Jones. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. White against Anthony. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Chicago making some changes. Payton comes in for White, and it's Dosunmu in for Jones. Outside Payton. Pass to Dosunmu. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Anthony outside. Launches a three. Chicago grabs the miss.
But when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Here's DeRozan. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Williams.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4. Shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
First person on foul.
Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to the ball.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Dosunmu on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Dosunmu's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Anthony, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots over to Sumu. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Levine passes to Payton. Back to Levine. 1:35 left in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
First one falls. A different look for Oklahoma City. Brooke Lopez comes in for Drummond. And it's Grimes in for Williams. And the Bulls also making a change. Looney's checked in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they control the boards tonight. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, they'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Payton. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Levine. Back to Dosunmu. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Assisted by
Levine's got 3 assists tonight. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Anthony, the pass to Giddey. The 3 is up. And Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 17 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Looney. And here's Payton. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Dosunmu. He's got 5. Here's Looney. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Anthony outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Chicago, they've got DeMar DeRozan. He's out there with Zach LaVine. Kevon Looney is out there with Kobe White. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Anthony outside. And a miss there on the triple. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to LaVine. We've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice. I also think the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Oklahoma City, the rebound.
Hey, right here.
There's the three. They get the rebound. Drummond finds Anthony. And the jam by Drummond.
This is the exact energy you'd like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
With the teardrop. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And he lobs it up. And Drummond with the jam.
One of the last old-school centers. In this ever-evolving game, Drummond is a real throwback.
Jones, the pass to White. Here's Looney. That's tipped. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Drills it from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder. The Bulls have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And stolen by Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Kevon Looney picks one up. You see players make that leap from star to superstar. Think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on a golf course. Three-pointer, Anthony. Drummond passes to Anthony. Shoots over to Sumu. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for your Thunder. At the line for one.
The free throw drops for Anthony. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Dosunmu. And stolen by Anthony. Here he goes. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Beast.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Now here's Anthony, tight defense on him. Here's Drummond, controls the rebound and the putback.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Longley. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Down low. The Thunder pull it in. Lets it fly. Anthony misses. Here's DeSumo. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Ballin'. Yeah. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Tallest, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri. And it's water on my wrist. Like Fiji, I'm ballin'. Chop 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Look, they want me to lose my breath, so I gotta watch my step. On my hip, I call them Steph and Seth. Bitchy rich, my wrist. Particular with my drip. Chrome hearts on my chest, I'm ballin'. Look, I feel like the last one left. I put the X in flex. I'm shooting with my left like Harden. So much water on my wrist and make my arm numb. All this money, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Yeah, you can tell by the way I dress to leave my garments. Too much fly, I can take you shopping in my closet. And nowadays, most of these artists sound like artists. Trust me, they can't ball the way I'm ballin'. Bronson, tallest, star 9. Homie, got features like Riri. And it's water on my wrist. Like Fiji, I'm ballin'. Chop 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Wanna leave me, I don't get left, I do the leaving. Cause I know that they talking behind my back, but it ain't when they see me. Beastie, nowadays I don't even be sleep. They wait, they like a week and a lot of models, I be taking it easy. Model after model, I know you see me. Like a genie, shaking the like it's graffiti. I'm never capping, I pulled up with a beanie. You style living life like the Beatles. Grown men, treat them like true religions. Don't judge me, I'm not too religious. Rockin' mics used to be Tabanese. They don't even know about Tabanese. Quad on me, 24 in a double R luxury. When you paid in for, don't call me lucky. Try showing love, they didn't with me, now I'm going up. You in the regular, on the regular. son, all this star nine. Homie, got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist, like Fiji. I'm ballin', top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Ballin', ballin', ballin'.
Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a chick who wanna that my face bump. Rack stuck up shack height, jury on me flashlight. I've been listening last night. With that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right. Big bag bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. Time and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a chick who wanna that my face bump. Rack stuck up shack height, jury on me flashlight. I've been listening last night. With that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right. Big bag bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. It's big bags bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, working back, party back. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. I can make the party hot. I can make your body rock. Haters can do nothing with me. Chances are they probably not. If I had a, you probably. Shorty speaking, hit 'em with karate chops. I'm forever popping it, pulling up and dropping it. Gotta argue with him, cause you know he love a toxic chick. Out here playing, gotta make him understand. If ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't going on my gram. Set my face bomb, back stack of shack height, jury on me flashlight. I've been listening last night. Hit 'em with that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right. Big bag bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. It's big bags bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, working back, party back. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. They ain't messing with me now, and I can see why. Girl, you got tell they until I bring it to their doorstep. Please tell her back breath smell like. Now he will never be the same. He won't, cause I really like the. If that had a twin, I would. Big bag bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. It's big bags bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, working back, party back. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. safe. No face, no case.
Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No, no.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, didn't I come to play? Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happens in Vegas?
With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams is out there with Lou George. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Anthony in at the 2. Now Porter after the missed 3 from Anthony. Watson with it. Over Williams. Watson, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down home.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. He's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
And that pass look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now Jokic after the missed 3 from Anthony. Jokic finds Porter. Off target from 3-point range. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here. And here's Anthony from the arc. Here's Drummond. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. So a chance at the line for one more.
An elite rebounder in this league is Andre Drummond. His combination of size and power allow him to do a lot of damage on the board.
The Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Watson kicks to Porter. Now the pass to Gillespie. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Count that one for George.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Gordon. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Dort passes to Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. They are 0-2 so far against this team this season. And asked them what they have to do to flip the script. He said, well, at the end of the day, it comes down to putting points on the board. We have to be more effective against their shot blockers. Maybe it's crashing the glass. Maybe it's better looks on the perimeter. We have to figure it out. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team is going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
Here's Anthony. Denver getting their last shot to go. And there's another one for the Thunder. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Porter. Pass to Gordon. Over Williams. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Porter.
Oh, I like seeing Gordon work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently in his position to be one of the best in the league.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Shots good by Anthony.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Chunjo. Braun. And Anthony sends it back. And he gets it back. Drills it from outside.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Anthony looking it over. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Caldwell Pope outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Gillespie. Here's Chunjo. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Nuggets were dominant in the rebound department. That was a huge factor.
You know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Gillespie. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
We've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
The Thunder, 17. It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Thunder guy that stands up so far.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and George. Brook Lopez is out there with Williams, and it's Anthony in at the point. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Chicago was sensational. He scored 46 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead.
That's his first. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And the Thunder making a change here. Drummond's checked in. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players...
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
Substitution on the floor.
Ends up going with a whole new group. The Nuggets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
A unique type of player, Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
And there's the pass to Chanshaw. And here's Tice. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
The basket counts in one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Denver. 6-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
Caldwell Pope against Anthony. They get it again. Lopez. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He entered the league as a straight-line dribble driver, KCP. He's worked hard to add some wiggle to his game.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Boy, you can see the connection.
And that's it for the first half of action. It's been a very close game here. Thunder out in front, leading by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Then it's Porter. And it's Watson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the 4 for Denver. The 3 from Anthony. It's hauled in by Gordon. And change shot. And Williams with the layups. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Giddey kicks to Dort. Outside Anthony. There's the 3. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside Porter. Now Watson. Over Anthony. Jokic finds Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Watson, that's for 2. Thunder with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Anthony's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Down low. Jokic passes to Watson.
Oklahoma City foul.
Clearly a foul. I mean, he didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
Team foul.
You got to play without fouling.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Josh Giddey. Anthony kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Drummond. A floater, and it's Dort getting it to go. Dort's got 8 points.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Outside Porter, pass to Watson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Denver.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Drummond finds Anthony. Drummond trying to get himself free. And Drummond is right there. He's got 8.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Look at the Beast. He's really been playing well.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. And you can close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Braun. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. This is a to Gillespie. For 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cuts off the pass. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Porter passes to Gillespie. Yep, it counts. Gillespie's got 11.
He has some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And it's Anthony again missing.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
The Thunder leading by 7. Drummond up top. Pass to Anthony. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Over Porter. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Anthony can't hit.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander into the point.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Watson, the pass to Porter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And another miss by Denver.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender inside.
Here's Anthony. Sinks the 15-footer. Anthony's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Count it.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
The three from Anthony. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 33 points for the Beast.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got it.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Yep, that one goes. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. This one for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And again, Denver, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Williams gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
And so he hits the technical
substitution on the court.
You know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And the Nuggets making a change. Gillespie's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. The pass to Jokic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
On the free throw, no good. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players Clark feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 15. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Beast.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Oklahoma City.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a four-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Beast.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Gillespie, the pass to Jokic. Now Watson, beyond the arc. They get it back. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
The end of the game.
A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.